Hey everybody, always Dizzy here. Very late stream tonight. It's midnight where I am. Um, Messed up my sleep schedule and haven't streamed in a few days. I don't know. I need I needed a little break from chess. I was doing so poorly. Sometimes it's good to step away for a little bit. I've been super busy with work, literally working nearly every waking hour. Not really exaggerating on that. Um, yeah, well, boy, I was going to start at the 1 minute mark here, but I blabbered on there. So I'm going to start at the 2 minute mark, which is 40 seconds from now. I do that so that I can time how long it took me to hit 41. Um, yeah, not feeling the greatest physically. Um, I think I'm just overworked. Okay, I'll start in about 10 seconds here, so we can get some chess in, and then hopefully get some games in. Just watching the clock count down. Okay, let's get started here. I can take this. I actually think I had that puzzle before. We can win the queen. Fork. Looks like there's a mate in 2 here. Mate in 3. 1, 2. Oh, mate in 2, I guess. No, I think he could have went the other way. Anyways, we have to chase this down. And mate in 2. Looks like a mate in 2. Oh, no. I didn't even see his queen there. What is this? And where does it say? Oh, so once you started one, it doesn't tell you what color you are. But I know I'm white. But anyways, what is this? If we can get in here, then this is mate. But if I go queen f5, king g8, what am I doing from there? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna go here and then yeah, I want to see this other line though. I don't know how that's rated 1200 because I didn't even figure it out. Queen d5. Oh, I see. Yeah, that's not a 1200 puzzle. I'm always complaining, but I stand by that. See, these are 1200, 1300 rated puzzles. White. Can I attack and just roll over? Roll him over here. Didn't calculate that. Probably should have, but I don't see how that's not winning. Winning on d5. Mate in 2. There's a here and then fork, but I'm only up a pawn. So I hope that's not the answer, but it must be. I don't like this puzzle. That's a garbage puzzle. Garbage puzzle. Because the continuation isn't simple for at that. Like it's easy, but yeah, did not like that one. Check and pick up the rook. It puts us up the exchange. No, what does that do? But then we're picking up. Nope. Yeah, I think that works. Oh, there's this Russian dog after. He's got knight b7. But then I can attack the knight. Take here, and then I can take the other one. Queen is trapped, maybe? No, it's just a fork, though. Take, and then I have this check. So take. Maybe just bishop g3 wins the exchange, I think. These are kind of tough. This should win a rook. Ooh, but can he queen? Can he queen? No, my rooks will be properly placed. 23, nobody in the stream, but it is a midnight stream, as I say. Here. This is tricky. Sure. And then we need to go, well, you would think it doesn't matter. One of these two squares, you would think. Maybe the knight shouldn't be a problem. Oh, but I need to stay close to this king, so it's probably f6. So king f6, g7, push, queen, check. Yeah, and then I cover this g6 square. Is this not just a mate in one? If I go rook f7, he can't take the bishop because I'll take the rook, and I don't think there's a fork there for him. Ooh, there is, though. And even so, it's looking iffy. So I guess I go to h7, avoiding checks. And then if he takes my bishop, this might be winning. GH. I think so. And then rook g6. Oh, he's got this check. Oh, no, sorry. Yeah, what am I talking about? I could trade queens. I could also go check, and then mate. That's looking good. Yeah, I can give a check here, which looks good. $27, still nobody in the stream. A6. If he pushes, I go A7. And then I queen. And if he pushes E2, it's the same thing. So I don't see how it's... Although taking is interesting, though. Yeah, hang on. I got to be careful here. Not to mention that this check could be problematic. Okay, yeah. So if I take on B6, that's easier to calculate because he has to play E2. And then I go B7 and I don't see what he's doing there. Oh, B7, then he's got bishop A7. That's the problem. And my bishop has to guard E1, so I can't take this pawn. So I do think it's A6. Yeah, A6, and if you go E2, I go A7. Oh, wait, that's still tricky. A7, he queens. But where's his pawn? Okay, so A6, E2, A7. Yeah, he doesn't have time for that. Yeah, he can queen. Okay, so it's pushing. And then pushing. I have bishop D6, which should be good. We are down a piece, but this should give us the exchange, I would think. Okay, 29. We are black. Still nobody in the stream. It's pretty dead at night, but it's peaceful. So can I trade the 2 rooks for the queen and then run this guy? I think I can. $30. Queen G5 threatens rook G7, or does it? No, because you could take with the king. But I'm threatening the rook. Rook A7. Rook A7, I might be able to take, and then rook F7 again. But then what if he goes like rook E8? I might have, no. I almost have rook 1 F6 after rook A7. I don't see what other first move it would be. I didn't calculate the whole thing, so call me lazy. Yeah, so I want to look at this one with Sanjin, rook A7, but this seems, yeah, I want to see this rook A7. Rook A7. Oh, it's queen F6. Yeah, I wasn't committed to this, but this looked interesting. Oh, of course, he just takes with a rook. So queen F6. Oh, I like that move. Like, I need to know that. I need to learn that. Yeah, okay. Next up, we have check, king f1. It's just mate in 2. So we play mate in 2s. This looks like a mate in 2 as well. Oh, not quite, but this, I mean, yeah, that's going to be mate. Oh, I didn't see f4. Okay, first of all, let's just rule out the other rook coming in, but I can't see how that's not going to just be winning. I didn't calculate the whole thing. There's almost perpets, but I don't know. I can't imagine him being fine there. I should calculate it instead of imagining or hoping. But yeah, king f4. Then I win the queen. So okay, 33. Mate in 2. Oh, no, not quite, because he can block with the rook. I don't see how we're doing better than that, though. How would we ever do better than that? How? I just don't see how. I might have to look at this one with the engine after. So here I might take with the rook, but the first move I didn't see better than bishop d6. So maybe I take with the rook because he has no checks here. And if he does something like queen f6, I'm just going to be up a piece after rook e6. And if he moves the queen back, I always have a discovery. Yeah, so the only thing to me is like if he can attack my bishop, but he doesn't have a good space to do it. So I think we take with the rook. If he moves the king, then it's just mate. And if he creates luft, then I have a discovery again. So yeah, just rook e6. 34. Come on, there we go. Can I go queen f4? The only thing to worry about is rook e2. But I should be fine there. I just take on g4. So hang on 1 second. No, I mean, I should be fine there. 35. Wow, I've been streaming for 17 minutes, 19 minutes. Nobody in the stream. I can take and then bishop d4. 36. Maybe king h2 because my rook is attacking. I don't really want to trade it off. So king h2, and then his other rook is under attack. So if he moves it, what am I threatening? Rook f6 maybe? And then he needs to move it somewhere. And then I can just give check. I'm going king h2, and I'm going rook f6, and I'm taking 37. Wow, we're down a rook. Okay, can I just go check here? Check. Just mate. 38. Interesting. I'm still surprised. I am surprised not a single person has joined. But yeah, take on G1. I'm also curious how many views this video, this live stream will get after the fact, because I know nobody's watching it live. So I'm curious how many people will watch it when it's not live. But yeah, trading seems decent. The question is, can I create a passed pawn on the queen side? That's the only thing to question here. And I don't know if I can do it directly with d4. He can't afford to take because I'm just going to go c3 and he'll be out of the square. And so he could try bringing up his king, like king f1. But then I'm just going to take. Oh wait, oh that is tricky. Yeah, because if I take, then he is in the square, and these will self protect. His pawns here will self protect. So that's tricky. I don't know if I can make another passed pawn with the A and the B pawns. So rook g1, king g1, hg, fg. Yeah, and then I'm not sure if I can go d4. d4, king f1. What I could do is play d3, and then his king can never leave this vicinity. d3, then he's going to play a4, h4. Then the question is, can I create another passer here, which I think I can. Then I can go g5 or b5, fixing his a pawn. So b5, he moves the king. So it's all my moves here. So it'll be b5, a5. Sorry, it'll be b5. Yeah, well, a5, and then b4. Yeah, that's my master plan. So I'm going to do that. Yeah, my king is irrelevant because he's always so protect. So I feel I should be able to start this way. Because he has to bring in the king, as I say. And then I'm going b5. Okay, it takes, so it doesn't play the most challenging way. Now I just push, so it's easier. But I'm going to show you the other line that I was looking at. So king f1. Oh, d takes c3 is winning? Why did I think it's not? Because I was going to go here, and that is equal. So this was, oh, because he can play a4. But no, I thought h4, this was going to be my plan. This is what I calculated. I thought I could do this. I thought I could do this. I'm surprised this isn't winning. How is this not winning? Wow, he can do that? That's not right. I'm surprised he can do that. Okay, wow. So, but I miscalculated this. Oh, so this is tricky because his king does stop these pawns, but then you play b5 and then a5 here. The difference here is we got rid of that the c pawn, so I can make another passer here. And then if he just goes back and forth, these three are enough to get the job done. Because this one, oh, that's instructive, but also underrated. Yeah. Okay, next up. Check. And then he can't go here, I don't think. Because I think it's going to be mate. And if he goes to h1, then I think I have queen h3 and mate. Okay, last one. I have a check, obviously, if he takes. Well, I have 2 queens. I don't see how that would be good for him. So king h2. And then what? Okay, we'll do Schrodinger's queen. Can he actually go queen g3? No, because I can take and then take. So he could go king h1. So let me do it again. So rook e1, king h2, queen somewhere, king h1. Oh, wait, no, he can't go king h1. Sorry, I mean g3 is what I meant. Yeah, so after g3, then I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. Check, king h2, queen somewhere, g3. That's nothing. Oh, wait. If I did this check after g3, I might be able to take, and then queen e1, which is amazing. Wait, one last line to calculate is if he takes. But I just take, no, I already looked at that. Yeah, so it's here. And then it's taking, and then queen e1. That's a good find. And I think I'm done. Right? That was a lot. I don't go to 42, right? Yeah, so I'm done. So that took me 25 minutes. I'll get one wrong on purpose now. Got it on the first try. Not bad. Not bad. Checking my email, and since nobody's watching anyway. Okay, time for a game. I might actually start with hello, Mr. Gulick. Welcome to the channel. First time I've seen you here. So have a long, ooh, I don't want to play this 10-second-old account. And another 10-second-old account. Is that the same guy? No, it's not. Oh, god damn it, Lichess. Give me a freaking break. Both 2 provisional accounts in a row. And then I get timed out for 10 minutes. Like, seriously. That is just ridiculous. I'll show you the 2. I mean, so one account was 4 years old, but it was provisional. The first guy dodged 4 hours old. 4 hours old, and he won his first 2 games, of course. And then the other guy is provisional. He only has 2 games as well. No, wait, no, is that the same guy I looked at? No, the other guy here. Yeah, he probably has his RD is 126. It's just yeah, and he just won like 6 games in a row. It's so silly, Lichess. I'm going to switch to chess.com until I get untimed out. So give me a second. They need game. No, but Mr. Gula, you don't. If you're new to my channel, you don't understand. People are just making new accounts every 10 seconds because well, you can speculate on why. It's not like I play these guys 1 in 50 games. It's like half my game. Okay, maybe not half, but probably 20. Like a quarter of my games are new accounts. And it's just stupid. It's absolutely stupid. I wouldn't mind playing a new account 1 in 50 games, but it shouldn't be 1 in 4 games. There's no way you have all these first time accounts, first time players just happen to be playing me 1 in 4 games. Okay, so I'm deciding what I want to play on chess.com. I think well, let me see. How do I see my, oh, here, I think. Ooh, I think I need to do rapid. Yeah, so I'll do rapid on chess.com and then I'll switch back to Lichess. Okay, South Korea. Chess is not so popular there. Yeah, knight c6. This is a big clamp. F4 is, kind of transposes into like a Grand Prix. I'm gonna do kind of a what I play against the Grand Prix, this setup. So I'm waiting for d4. Now, can I play d5? I think I can. So I have good space here. There's bishop f4. So I wonder if I should have considered e5, but yeah, because this is now kind of like just a King's Indian attack, right? I could take on e4. Queen c7. If queen c7 and it goes here, can I just go e5 then? The c file could open up if I do that. Maybe, I don't know. Oh, that's a strange move, walking into the pin. Okay, let's go. This is, I'm playing some dangerous moves here. I kind of want to play rook e8, but first I want this bishop off the back rank. And I don't really want it on d7. Okay, I'll put it here. Bishop a6 was interesting as well. Oh yeah, that's annoying. I might have to push it. Might have to push the c pawn here. You can still get in there. Okay, I don't mind if he takes this bishop, but I'm wondering if I should keep it. Do I want to keep that? But then he's got d4, right? So I could take here. And then I almost have, ooh, then I have knight A. Then I have knight A. Oh no, do I? No, never mind. Hang on. I don't. Yeah, so I take on d3. And if I take on e4, I assume he takes. Yeah, I don't think this changes anything. Yeah, I don't know if I want to keep it. The d4. Then I take here. I might go a5. Okay. Immediately plays bishop e3. He wants to keep this annoying. Okay, so take, I assume queen takes, and then I have a discovery, but not a great one. But then I also have knight f5, potentially. Could also take on e4. And if he takes back with the d pawn, nothing has changed. Yeah, I'm going to take, I think I'm taking twice here. Although I just realized b5's hanging. Crap. Oh, no, because he has to deal with this. Okay, yeah, it's a fork. So he has to take. No, and then yeah, then I have rook a b8. Rook a here, and then bishop a8, maybe this here. That's just going to give him the d file. Yeah, I might have to do this. So getting outplayed here. Oh God, he's fast. He only spent 30 seconds? Yikes. This is now undefended. But this is, I can't, I mean, I need to move the queen. Okay, rook d1. Bishop a8. Yeah, my opponent only spent 1 minute. That's crazy. How does this work? So take. Yeah, so I think bishop a8. Let's go bishop a8. F5, he just moves the queen back on the d file. Oh, this guy is so fancy. So where's he going after? This fork? This guy is so good, man. Holy crap. You know, so I guess I'm taking here. Yeah, that might have been a mistake on his end. Rook d1. And I think I'm just going back here. I got to move quicker. He's got rook d6 now, but then I have a discovery. Not a good discovery. He's so aggressive. I can move this knight, but that just trades. And then this hangs. So I have to play rook e8, I guess. Yeah, he's got so much pressure on me. Okay, I've got this fork. That's got to be good. He's so fast. He resigns. Okay, that was tough, man. He played so quick, or she. Let's take a look at their account. Oh, why did it pair me up? It was a game here back on Lichess. Oh, Lichess's system is okay. I'll analyze that game later, but my timeout finished and it paired me up with a game. I don't want to get penalized again, so I'll play it. And then I'll circle back to that other game later. I'm not sure about e5. Okay, so let's just cover e5 here. And I could play e5 myself. Let's try it. And then we'll fight for d5 later. Am I sure he resigned? Let me go back. Oh, you're right. He didn't resign. It was the sound of the other thing. I got to play 2 games at once now. Oh my God. You're right. He didn't resign. Well, I'm going to resign the game now. Because my Lichess game started. Well, that sucks. It was the sound of... It was this... I thought it was the sound of resigning, but it was my Lichess game starting. Oh, I just can't catch a break. I mean, I was winning that game too. I'm so angry. Oh my God. I literally get the worst luck. Now I'm tilted in this game. Oh my God. I can't believe I was winning that game and then I thought he resigned and then this game started. Oh, Lichess, come on. Why does it do it to me? I got timed out because I avoided those fake accounts and then I played on chess.com and I'm so pissed. I get the worst luck. I'm negative. But seriously, I mean, come on. I was winning a game and now I get a loss because of not my fault. And I can't focus this game. I'm so pissed about what just happened. I'd like to trade off this bishop. Don't really want him coming in here, so I could do this, but I'm not. Oh, wait, here doesn't do anything. Don't really like this so much. He can also go to c4. Okay, yeah, let's come in here. I can't believe what happened. It's like, oh my God, I can't stop thinking about that. Utek was the c pawn, so this becomes a little bit weak. He's welcome to this if he wants it. Yeah, he's got an attack brewing. Bishop g5 is annoying. Rook a8, he can just go bishop d2. In fact, that's actually a problem. D5, then e5 is weak. Yeah, this bishop. Okay, so g6 and then rook e8. Then he can go here, bishop g7. But then I have bishop f8. His queen comes in. He's attacking. Doesn't look good for me, but let's. I'm gonna try that. But man, that chess.com game I lost for out of just because this game started. Oh, so lame. It's so lame. Oh my, frustrating. Anyways, I'll try to forget about it, but it's hard to get over something like that. Okay, f4, yeah, g4 could be coming soon. This guy has a big attack. I could keep this bishop, even though I'm not in love with it. I could go g6. He's got knight h6, which is annoying. This is always looming. This bishop might have to go to a8. Yeah, maybe I'll go bishop f8. Okay, bishop f8, g4. Well, g4 now g6 might be playable. Okay, he can attack here. I go bishop a8. Actually, this is now protected. b4 is protected, so I don't have to worry about that. Yeah, this knight is a real annoyance. And this pin is going to be annoying. I should probably move the queen now. Queen isn't really doing much on d8 anyway, so we'll move the queen. And then how do I progress from here? Now maybe rook a8. There's still g6. His knight's almost trapped, actually. I guess he could still go here. Okay, he wants to move. He moved the bishop because he wants to move the g pawn. So that's happening. I could maybe fight for the c2 pawn, like doubling up here. He always has rook a2. It's an idea, anyways. My bishops are not great. Okay, yeah, we'll go here. The other idea was rook c8. Yes. Queen's being annoying. Okay, how about I attack the c pawn with my queen? Can I do that? So that I keep I'm efficient on the A file. Yeah, here comes g4 as expected. Okay, so if I take and he chases me, I can just take the rook. He can get active though. I mean, certainly he can. So the real threat is if I take on c2 is g5. I guess I'm going knight d2. And can I survive that? I don't know, but I am going to play this. So, or knight d7 rather. So g5, knight d7. Yeah, we'll take that with the rook. And then we have rook a2. Could almost go rook a2 right away, but I think I'm going here. Oh, I see. This is a threat. So, I don't know. Is that a problem? Like takes and then here? I think I'm surviving. I think I'm surviving there. I'm not confident, but I think I am. Yeah, so I can take on B. Oh, he's got this fork after. Another fast player. Okay, so we shall take. I can save it. I can also go here, which might be better. Yeah, I don't know. Both moves have their pros and cons. So Queen H, I have G6. Okay, here. I mean, I can go queen here, but then I don't like this. No, this is it's a bigger problem. But I still am fine in both cases, I think. Okay, so let's take this way. You know, I'm kind of worried. He's got so many ways to attack here. Fortunately, his light squared bishop is not so great. Actually, does this trap his rook? I think it does. It weakens my king, but bishop d6, I think, traps his rook. Well, that's terrifying. Crap. I don't think I want to go here. This looks too dangerous. But he actually doesn't have a way to kill me. But I wonder if I should just take it. Decisions. Every move is risky. I should really take on d3 when I get the chance. I just realized my knight he can take here, so I have to be careful. I'm wasting all my time. I just don't have time. I just didn't have time. I was obviously winning, but it's always a time issue. I'm not analyzing the game because it was just a time issue. And I got rattled and I lost time in the beginning because I was dealing with the other game. I probably lost 45 seconds there. Nothing goes my way. You're up late, Ryan. Oh, I didn't see your thing. Do I think that lower rated players these days are more difficult? Lower rated players? What do you mean by lower rated players? But I would say generally, yes. Everybody has gotten better with some more training material, and just the level has just gotten better. But yeah, it's just unfortunate. Like, oh, he moved. And how much time did I wait? I didn't hear him move. Oh boy, I'm still pissed about that first game. It's just so stupid. Okay, so we transposed here. So I believe d5. We'll get back to the main lines again. And I always forget the theory of the dragon. This is, yeah, and then we take on c6, I believe. Yeah. I don't face a dragon that often. Yeah, then we challenge the bishop. Yeah, then e5, then bishop c4, bishop c5. I think. Okay, he's thinking now. So either I misremembered myself or he just doesn't know theory here. But yeah, it's just a shame. It's almost always a clock issue for me, or I'm playing new accounts. Obviously, I get outplayed as well, but too many of my games are decided by silliness. Puzzle Lover 69. I'm still thinking about that chess.com game. And it's not so much that I'm losing rating. I just feel like he didn't deserve the win. That's what bugs me more. That's what bugs me more. And it's a stupid thing to even care about. A random stranger. I mean, it would have felt better if I was losing the game. Yeah, it's just these things are always okay. I gotta stop thinking about the past, man. Look toward the future. Not even the future. Play in the present. I need to do that more. I'm playing this game. That's what I should care about, and I shouldn't even care about my opponent. I care too much about my opponent and the results. I should care what's happening on the board. That's what I should care about. Okay, so he's really thinking here. I do believe I played this correctly. I believe this is all main dragon theory. The queenside castling is not the most common line. Most people play the Yugoslav variation, which is bishop c4, which is what Bobby Fischer liked. He loved his light squared bishop on c4 in pretty much any position, any opening. Yeah, I don't know. Hopefully I didn't get disconnected or something. I'll reload the thing, but yeah, my opponent's just not moving. Okay, he finally moved. And here there's different moves. There's rook e8. I think there's even okay, yeah, that's now I have to remember. I think it's knight e4. I don't think we take here. I forget why. But I'm pretty sure we don't. I forget why, but I think black has play. So I'm going to go knight e4 because that's what I remember. We block the pawn and the knight can go to d6. But I need to, after the game, I need to look up why we don't take on d5. Yeah, because after takes and queen d5. Yeah, it might be even something like bishop e6 right away. Or the queen moves and then bishop e6. Yeah, okay, so rook b8, I don't know about that. We do have knight d6 now. We could get his light squared bishop. Taking on a7, I don't know. Then there's rook a8. That's not good for us. I don't know what he's threatening here. I don't know what he's threatening. Maybe knight b4? No, I can just take here. So I'm not sure what that is about. Maybe bishop c4. Now we can do Fischer's move and it locks down the b file. That seems the most natural move to me. I don't know if I actually want to take it. I'm going to play it though. I don't want to spend too much time here. So this should be okay. queen a5, I can just take it. I don't know what rook b8 was about. If bishop e6, then I might, he does play it. Hopefully he didn't open up my stream, but yeah, so knight e6, he has to go to a dark square, I think. And then I don't know if I can do anything with that. I don't think I can. Knight g5 potentially is interesting. Could this knight go somewhere sinister? I don't think it can. There might be e4. Yeah, because this does line up on b2. That could potentially be an issue. Yeah, so let's just say e4. I could probably go bishop b3 there. Unless, is e3 a thing? It gets complicated for sure. I'm going to play it. I'm not 100% sure about this move, though. Yeah, e4 gets a little complicated. Yeah, I have bishop b3. Potentially I have bishop d4. No, bishop d4, and then my queen is overloaded. So we can't do that. So if e4, bishop b3 is the safest move that comes to mind. That's annoying. Hello, Vivek. Bishop h6. So I have to play h4, I think. Maybe I can take here. No, I just check. So I might have to go h4, and then I'm just losing a piece. So I don't like that my opponent thought for a few minutes, and that's always, yeah, I think I'm just losing now. Maybe, can I take here? I don't think so. I'm thinking this, but then I'm going to just be down material. Yeah. I'm always so paranoid, but yeah, he thought for like 4 minutes or 3 minutes on a move, and then, okay, anyways. Yeah, it doesn't look good. Doesn't look good. I think I'm just lost here. Bishop e3. Everything's hanging in every case. Okay, well, let's start with h4. And so f6, I'm just kicking the can down the road. King b1 takes, I don't know why he has to think here, but f6, king b1. And yeah, takes. Can't even move my queen to h2. Yeah, I don't know why you had to think there. It was kind of weird, but I'm always paranoid. Okay, maybe I can take here because I have I have this check. I might have had that last move too, actually, instead of h4. No, he can just take. This remains. Yeah, so he can just take either way. Yeah. Yeah. No, just rook h8. Is rook h8. Oh crap! I don't know. Maybe that maybe should have been here or something. No, that wouldn't have worked. I don't know because now I think that was a mistake. I probably had something better. Probably had something because he's attacking two pieces here. He probably just has king f6. Okay, I can give a check. Can I make a slow move? No, then there's always a check here. This check's annoying too. Okay, so he comes back. Check. I don't know. Check. Check. This is always under attack. I have to move this rook. But he's going to take here. Okay, I'm going to try for this. He may just have rook h8. I don't know. I don't have any time. Bishop g2 is a big problem for me. Yeah, so it goes here. Oh, I forgot about that. Rook h8 is still a problem. Okay, so he takes. Then I'm giving a check. He's probably fine there. I'm sure I had something, but I didn't have time. I might take on h1 because I'm threatening f3. In fact, I could have done that last move too. I might try to flag him now. He can push here. Yeah, I'm going to try to flag him. He might not have realized the time. He may not have adapted to the clock. Rook d8 is annoying. I'm just going to flag him. Oh, checkmate, actually. And I was going to flag him too. I feel weird about the game, though, when he thought long in the middle game. I'm still paranoid, but... it's just that he thought for so long, like 3 or 4 minutes. So this was all theory here. And then he thought for, I forget if it was, where was it? It was either move 12 or 13, I think. He spent a lot of time. Rook b8, yeah, I don't know. I don't think that's right. I am curious. So here I was, like, I'm pretty sure... yeah, it was here. Like here, I know that we don't take on d5. It's playable, but it's not so great. I think it's because of bishop e6 right away, and you can trade queens, but black still has a lot of play. But I'm curious about the. Here, I was wondering. If we could not take now, because it seems like a slightly better version, but maybe it's about the same. Maybe black still has too much play on the queen side. So I'll look at that. And then, yeah, bishop c4 is always a nice move to play just because it does so much. It defends and it attacks. And then, yeah, this was, I think I spent a long time here. This was, I felt double-edged. It was risky. And ultimately, I paid the price. Maybe it's wrong because of what ended up happening. So I don't know if maybe I go bishop b3 here. I don't think I can go, I guess I could go king b1 because if he goes here, I could take with the knight. No, this is still hanging. I have to take with the queen. But then there's f5. That's still dangerous. There's f5. And then if I move the knight, he has e4, right? So I guess then I might have bishop d4. So yeah, I think I'm just losing after knight g5. I don't know. I'm surprised I didn't see bishop h6. And then instead of h4, I'm wondering if I could, no. Oh, no, this is, h4 might have been best because it does prompt the f6 pawn. And now, yeah, I can take there. Now, had he taken with the c pawn, no, I'm still probably losing here. Yeah. Yeah, because this still remains. I took with the h pawn in case I could go queen h2 ideas. Had to open things up. I think, considering I'm down a piece, I think I played it pretty well. But for some reason, he slowed down so much. Sorry, let me just look at this again. I don't know if he should have allowed queen h7. Like, there was no need to allow that. Because this pawn is so weak. But I guess he doesn't really have a choice now that I think of it. That was falling no matter what. No, he could have pushed here. Yeah, why didn't he just play e4? Okay, e4, I have, okay, I have queen h3. But then these pawns are very strong at least. But I guess I'm getting h7 no matter what. Although here, he says queen g4, and he's probably... This is a better version, though, than what he did. Yeah, so I resisted the temptation of going rook h4 because rook h8, and I'm dead. There's no life after that. There's no life. So I had to try. I thought he was going to cover d7, something like rook a d8. But this was a fork. But he's already up a piece. I don't think does he really need another pawn? He should just be preventing counterplay. Like, for me, I'm just preventing any counterplay. Like, that's the only thing I have is d7. I was very short on time here. I don't know if the queen wouldn't have been any better. You can just block with a rook. So this was, yeah. I give a check. Yeah. So here, had he taken on h1, I was going to give a check and then take on g7, but that's still unclear because he's up so much material still. That might have been the better option for him. Vivek says in queen h7, rook h5. So if we go back to that line, where was it? Here. Wait. How come I have to go analysis board. Okay, so rook h5. He says, don't I have queen h8? No, queen h8? No, he's better here. Yeah, because he can take back. If he takes the rook, then yes, I can come back. But he just goes rook h8. Oh, wait. Yeah, I miscalculated this a bit. Yeah. I looked at this a little bit different in my mind, but yeah, he's still better here. But that might have been the better option, actually. I'll look at it with the engine after, though. Moving on. And keep in mind, I had like 30 seconds here. I had 30 seconds or thereabouts. Yeah, took the bishop because it was a double attack. And I gave a check. And then here I was just flagging him. Yeah, he had 7 seconds left. And then he actually let me mate him. Okay, let's look at that with the engine. And while it's loading, let's look up that in CPT. Boom. Okay, where's the dragon? Okay. Oh, H4? Well, what did I play? Did I play Bishop C4? No, I played Knight E4. No, that was right. Hang on. No, wait. Wait. Wait, Rook E8. 94. Oh yeah, I didn't actually. Wow, I don't even have this in my system because it's not a great move, I guess. But yeah, it's the first time I've seen Rook B8. Yeah, it's not a great move. Yeah, that's not in. Okay, so. Okay, we'll let that run. Yeah, but Bishop C4 was good in reply. So let me go back to here while that runs. Boom. Okay, so yeah, Rook B8. Let's see in the database how often people play it. Not very often, 2% of the time. So yeah, here if you take, which by the way is the second most played move in the database. Yeah, this is playable, but black gets too much undeserved play. There's actually Queen G5, but probably there's also just taking, and then I think Bishop E6, and white is decent here. Excuse me, but black gets too much play, more play than they deserve. Rook D6 is the best move, and it's already awkward. If you go here, taking on A2, and then yeah, there's already tricks. Why not Rook AC8? Oh, because then there's this. So here, Knight D5, A5, and just too much play for black. So you pretty much never want to take that pawn. And earlier, like here, it's an even better version for black. I think it's Bishop B6 right away. No, it's Queen C7. Yeah, if Bishop EB, just trade queens here. Yeah, so it's Queen C7 is the move. I played this in a tournament game before. I took the pawn. That's why I remember this. And if you go Queen C5, it's just too much play. White's always defending, and it's too easy to go wrong. Hello, Abanoob. Yeah, so you pretty much never want to take that. And here, most of the time, I think black lets you take on F8, and you don't want to take the rook because the queen or the bishop can go to F8, and then there's Bishop A6. The queen X-rays H6 rather. So for example, if black plays like Bishop E6, let me refresh because it's freezing up on me. Yeah, yeah. So here, if black plays Bishop E6, you don't generally want to take because yeah, this is now slightly better for black. If we go to King B1, it's just too much play. I guess there's Bishop H6 anyways, apparently. Knight E3. There's too many shenanigans available. I'm curious how often white ends up taking the rook at my level. 12% of the time, so most people know better. Um, if white keeps offering queen trade, can black avoid a draw? I think so. You're talking about when they take the pawn, but why does white want a draw? There's easier ways, easier lines to. Yeah. So, anyways, my opponent played rook b8. Bishop c4 was good. I think you can also go g4 and h4, but honestly, I love bishop c4 after the fact. I don't play the Yugoslav, but I play it after the fact because, as they say, you always have bishop b3, you're x-raying f7, you're hitting d5. It's such a safety move. Like there's g4, you're risking stuff. You always have to worry about like rook b2 and stuff. It's just so comforting to play bishop c4. Like even if I like to play the top engine lines, but let's say bishop c4 was like 0.7 and h4 and g4 like 0.1, I'm still going to play bishop c4 just because it's so comforting. Yeah, so bishop e6 was good, and then yeah, this was a blunder, but not only because of bishop h6. There's a blunder for every, well, for a lot of reasons. There's e4 first, which discovery here. I think that just delays the bishop h6 move. Like we deal with it in the bishop h6 still. Yeah. But it was a5 is equalizing. That's surprising to me though. I thought we would this would be good for white. So I am surprised about that. This seems good to me. For black's pawns look terrible. Yeah, that's surprising. So instead, it wants to go bishop b3 right away, just to keep, because the bishop is undefended and locking down the b file. There's g4 stopping f5, I guess. There's rook he1. That's a weird move. Oh, sorry, rook he1. Yeah, because this is weird. Rook he1 is also, yeah, not my style. There's h4. Yeah, I like any of these three moves. And there's actually, you can take here. I wouldn't do that though. Rook a8, and then it's saying go back to see. Oh, this is covered. I could have done that. I still don't really like him black having the open a file though, but I didn't recognize that the bishop was covering a2. Okay, so here, yeah, h4 was best, and then this was not the best, but every move is losing. Yeah, it's -3 here, -3.5, and -4. Yeah, he took, like, he didn't consolidate. He didn't play safe. Yeah, so if I look at this again, so yeah, rook h5 is the best move, but it's losing. The best reply is actually queen g4, which is a very strange move. Very strange move. That's, and then king e6 and survive this. But yeah, that's not easy to consider. That's a very strange move. That's a computer move. But yeah, I just tucked back, and then this was his blunder, or his first blunder. Because yeah, rook d7 is now equal. So I thought he should just cover this. I forget what I think I was thinking here. Yeah, I don't know why he didn't prevent counterplay. He's so greedy. Like, that is pure, he's already up a piece. That was pure greed. Seriously, it annoys me, which is funny because the old me would have done that. The old me was super materialistic, but he's already up a piece. Just prevent counterplay. This is the only thing I have going for me is d7. It's the only thing here, and then he lets me get it. By the way, rook d6 was the only equalizing move. I don't know what else I would play here. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So I mean, it was pretty much necessary. This was a blunder, though. I had to go back. This is probably what Vivek was saying about I had a draw here. Yeah, I can just okay. Yeah, I didn't think about that. I could have just went back. Did not consider that. I only had a minute on the clock, though. Yeah, so Black's winning again. This is him taking the rook. I guess that was necessary. That was the only winning move for Black. But he got really low on the clock. He still has an edge, and then he spent 30 seconds here. He just forgot about the clock. He's still winning, but he ended up in time trouble, and then he hung mate. So it was really a clock issue for him. So it's like I was playing another Dizzy. Okay, I'm going to play another game. Still angry about that that chess.com game. Philidor. Oh, wow. Opera game. What do I even play here? It's been so long. I think I take. Is that right? I think that's right. Yeah, we take here. And what's his name? Morphy played bishop c4. This is literally the very first thing that I start building into CPT like 8 years ago. But queen b3 is like 10 center pawns better. It's like plus 2.6 or something. And then I go knight c3. Maybe not 0.2. I think it's like plus 2. Knight c3, I believe. Could be wrong. Bishop c5, I can castle. The difference, it's like there is a tiny difference. I think it does prompt b6. It's like the most minuscule difference. It really doesn't matter. Okay, I'm going to minimize chat because I don't want to screw this up. So now what? I could just castle. Let's do this Morphy style. Right? What would Morphy do? WWMD. But then he can start going into D4. But then I have problems. I'm going to castle. We got to play like Morphy here. Oh, there's knight a4. Yeah, I just saw this. I can give a check though. And then there might be c6 and stuff. Or he could come here. Yeah, it's a little weird. I can go knight d5. Yeah, let's just continue with that plan. Does he have this? I don't think so. So we'll go here. And then I'm thinking about taking with the bishop. He can castle, but his light squares are weak. If I take with the pawn, he has this, but then I can give a check. No, I give a check this way. No, I give a check this way, but he does have c6. Or does he? Take, and then I have, he's holding there. He's holding. This seems to make more sense. He has knight here, and I have check. Then he has b4. Bing, bang. Yeah, check. Then he has b5. And then this is falling. Yeah, if I take this way, he still has this. Yeah, he also has this. Not sure. Boom. I don't know. ED, knight d4, queen d3, castles or rook d8. Yeah, it's already getting very annoying. Oh, not if my pawn is there. Yeah, if I take, there's still knight d4. I move the queen, there's b5. I'm really not sure. It probably doesn't really matter. I'm going to take with the bishop. It probably doesn't really matter. I probably just wasted time there. Perfectionism. Yeah, okay. So, queen a4 now. Queen a4. And I think he has to play king b. And then I can maybe go bishop g5. I can also take on f7 here. I'm going here. Yeah, king b7. Chat is minimized, by the way, but I might have bishop g5. Bishop g5. That wins the exchange, right? Queen e6, and then I just trade here. Take on d8. That's a brilliant move. Bishop g5. If he goes here, I can just take. Yeah, king b. I'm going to open up chat here. I think that's a good plan. This whole plan, and then bishop g5. Invoking Morphe. Yeah, I mean, this should be good. Technically, he could take it and then go king d7. So let me see about this way, because this might actually be better. Because if I take it with the queen, he can go here. Check. Yeah, so I might actually take with the bishop here. Because I have queen a8. And then check. But that's no, I think I might take with the bishop. Because if he goes here, then it's just mate. And how does he defend? How does he defend this? How? So yeah, I'm doing it this way here. Can I pre-move that? I can, but I'm scared. But I'll pre-move it. It's still scary to pre-move it, even though I know there's nothing. I'll pre-move it, but it's scary to pre-move the queen like that. Itchy again. My itchiness died down almost completely, and then it started up. a little bit today. So we actually got a miniature. We got a Disney opera game with the Bishop G5 line. Yeah, but I'm not exaggerating. I think this was the very first opening. This is what prompted me. It was one of the reasons that prompted me to start memorizing the opening and building up my own opening repertoire, because when I was lower rated, I faced this Philidor, this Bishop G4. I faced this like way too often, probably like 10% of my games or something, or maybe not 10%, but maybe 5% of my games. I face it all the time. And so instead of just trying to play decent moves, I thought, well, I face it so often, I might as well try to find the best. I should memorize the best possible move so I can just win quickly. And that's why like Queen B3 is not even a second thought to me. Let's just run that with and I don't think I played perfectly, but probably close to. Because I'm not sure if I should have went ED for one thing. Let's see. We might have had a perfect game. No, we didn't. Okay, 2 inaccuracies. Okay, so coming back here. Yeah, so there's like there's the tiniest difference if you start with Bishop C4. Because if B6, oh, sorry, not B6, what am I talking about? If Queen F6 now and then Queen B3, yeah, there's Knight D7. But if you start with Queen B, whoops. If you start with Queen B3 and Knight D7, this is a slightly better version. Like this is 1.7, I think. And if you start and then Knight D7, sorry, I keep doing that wrong. If Queen F6, Queen B3, and then Knight D7, yeah, there's 1.2, so it's like a 50 centipede difference. Black's best reply to Bishop C4. I think it is Queen F6. Yeah, it's Queen F6. I mean, I hardly face this line anymore. Maybe twice a year. Yeah, Queen B3 and then Knight D7. And White's obviously better, but it's still a game. Yeah, so taking is best. Rook B8. If you grab another pawn, then Bishop C5 drops the queen. Or no, maybe the king can go to D1 or something. But yeah, the best move is to go back to D. Oh wait, not to. Yeah, is it to D5? Yeah, Queen D5, and it's +1.5. So White's winning, but it's still work. Yeah, so Queen B3. If you go Queen B3 instead, and then Knight D7, the queen is now. Oh, Knight G6 is best. Yeah, okay, everything. Okay, so this protects the pawn. These are all protected. Queen doesn't have to move. I don't know. I've never actually faced this line before. Yeah, if Bishop D6, I don't know. It doesn't really matter. Getting back to the game, here I castled. It's saying Knight B5. Knight B5 if Knight A6, then Queen A4. There's Bishop G5 here as well. I mean, every move's winning. Yeah. Computer prefers Bishop E3 for some reason. Queen A4. I kind of like Queen A4. And yeah, you can take either way. With the pawn or the bishop, they were both about the same. Yeah, this weakens his light squares around his king too much, so queen a4 was good. And yeah, bishop g5, best move. What's cool is that I saw that plan here before I played queen a4. I saw bishop g5 as a follow-up. So bishop g5, by far the best move, and then yeah, mate and 4. Yeah, so he had to give up the queen here, but just losing. Okay, strange that people still play that. I mean, he's 1964. Who, like, it's the weirdest opening to choose out of any opening you could play as black. Why would you play that? There's no upside. Okay, 10 months old account with hardly any games played. Professor in algebra. Good thing he's not a professor in geometry. Ooh, have not seen this in a long time. My opponent's... No, the Philidor is actually okay, but the whatever that, the bishop, the pin variation is so bad. Yeah, so this is the McDonald attack, which people were playing against me all the time before. So I used to know this very well. I built up this whole computer line against it because I was facing it like probably in my Sicilians probably like 50% of the time, but I haven't seen it too much lately. Now I'm trying to remember. I think here we can actually take. I think we can take. I'm going to play h5 though. You can, my usual setup is bishop e7. You put the knight on f5. But okay, this is typically not so good because this can get attacked because my knight is going to go to f5 eventually. Do I want to do that right away? He could move the knight and then this is under attack though. H5 is. But then I could maybe go here. Yeah, my h5 thing is I'm a bit new to it. Could I go here and then queen b6? No, I don't think so. Okay, let's go bishop. Well, bishop b6. No. Okay, yeah, we'll do this. I know that the knight can come here, but I think that's actually not a problem. Knight g5. The computer doesn't usually mind it. Okay, now g3 is weak. Yeah, so I really want the knight here. So now bishop e7. Well, he can still do this. I just realized he could take this. I should have dealt with that, actually. That was a blunder. He was actually attacking c5. I'm conflating my lines. I think I'm going to take here. Yeah, he should have taken on c5 before. Yeah, but this is not the best thing for him. Another thing you can do in these lines is this. Even just knight b4 right away. There's queen a4 here though. I could actually check him. Doesn't do a whole lot. But yeah, this is actually an idea that you can do later. I don't think I want to do this. I think I want to stay on these in this vicinity, but I just got to look at it. Oh, the microphone is making me itchy. Here he can trade off the bishop. I don't really like that. I like his bishop where it is. So I might go bishop e7 here. And then eventually I'll put this here. I don't know do I want to castle? Maybe I'm not castling here. I don't think I want to castle. I really want the knight on f5. I could just trade this off. I could just trade that off. But these light squares are important to me. Oh, he's got bishop d3. And then I will have to trade it. I'd love to get here. Do I tuck this back? G4 then? No, you can't go G4, right? Yeah, I could also go here. This is weird. I'm going to play it. That's a weird square. You would think h7, but I don't see how he punishes it. Okay, so there is this knight g5 idea, but the computer generally doesn't mind that. It generally doesn't mind it. The thing is, e3 is so weak. And also, once he goes here, d4 is weak. Getting hungry. Yeah. So the h5 is something new I've been toying with. The computer usually likes h5. In the past, I would go bishop e7, knight h6, and you do this like quicker. But h5 always stops g4 shenanigans. Yeah. Yeah, the bishop e3 is, I think, was a mistake because the bishop is already bad, and you're not improving it really by putting it on e3. Oh, so that's actually interesting. Yeah, I think I'm going to take and then go knight f5. Okay, let's do that. So he could castle here. Do I even want that bishop? No, I don't. I don't know if the bishop trade was good or not. Okay, so now what? I almost have stuff here. Rook c8, rook c8, and then I might be able to take and then take. He can obviously challenge me, but let's start with that. Rook c8, because it's an idea. So I might be threatening e3 now. Take and then take, win a pawn here. If knight takes, no, I can't do that. Okay, he sees the idea. There's this again, knight b. So there is still a check though. I would have to play a6. Yeah, because this would win the exchange. So I could play a6, but that's should I keep my king in the middle like that? Or do I have queen b6? No, I don't. Yeah, there's a6. No, I think I don't want to keep the king in the middle, so I'm going to go bishop e7. And then I'm not sure if I'm castling, but I'll either play a6 or I'll castle. Then I have knight b4. Knight b4 is a real threat. I'm not doing it now because of queen b5. Yeah, that creates some problems. Can I castle? Sometimes you can also go f6, but I'm too scared for that. So castle's g4. Because my rook is happy on the h file, I think. I mean, maybe I should really keep it in the middle because that doesn't do anything for us. Really getting hungry here. Yeah, so if I go a6, knight b4, takes, that's reasonable. Let's go a6, because I'm getting low on the clock. He might just, no, I guess he can't do that. a4, no, because, okay, so now, oh yeah, that makes sense. Knight a5, that's got to be decent. Let's play that. Professor in algebra. Oh yeah, he doesn't have many games played. He's playing well though. Okay. Knight b3 might be his idea here. He's playing very well. Yeah, you just never know with these new accounts. The new accounts are too good. I don't know. I'm gonna go b5. Then maybe I can anchor in something on c4. I'm waiting for him to make a mistake, but if he doesn't, like I don't know what to do. Just shift back and forth myself. But he can play on the c file like this. I don't want to castle. I don't really want to castle here. Because if I castle, he's got g4. He just hung a rook. So that was bizarre. That was absolutely bizarre. Do I take this pawn? I think I can. I don't know how he hung. He was playing well until he hanged the rook. That was really weird. The main moves I don't like from him were bishop e3 and then hanging the rook. That was really strange. But maybe that's just what a 1900 is like. A low 1900. You play fine. Okay, I think I'm just going to offer a trade. Finishing what I was saying is okay. Okay, I think I should castle now, or no? Let's just stop any play. Is that they play well and then they just blunder more frequently than someone low high rated. I'm not even that much higher rated. I'm so low rated now. Okay, I could castle. I could push a pawn. Let's just push a pawn. I don't really. I mean, I could also go queen d7. Okay, do I have this? What does that do? Not much. Yeah, probably a4. I just go a4. I should play a little bit more confidently, but I'm not confident. And he offers a trade. Could go here. Okay, let's do that. I'm threatening this pawn. That's all I'm threatening, though. Hang on. Yeah, can I do that? I just move quicker. I'm getting into my head. I'm getting too much in my head. Oh, yeah, what am I doing? Wasting my time. I'm so bad. Oh, my time management is atrocious. It's so bad. Why did I leave myself with 1 minute? Why do I do that to myself? Do I want a heart attack? Why do I do that? Like why did I do that? Why did I do that? Okay, here. Might actually take what's a knight just so I can have the right to castle. He can take on b5. I should probably castle. Oh, now it's too late to castle. Because of all my silliness. Yeah, I screwed up bad. I can't believe I blew this game. I deserve it, though. I won't feel bad about losing it. I'm just shocked that I played so slow to let me get into this mess. He might even have perpetual here. Or worse. Okay, that I think was a mistake. I should have taken with the knight. Yeah. I don't mind losing that. I don't mind losing it because I just play too slow. I don't mind losing that one. I need to play quicker. I enjoy the position too much. Yeah. I just forget it's Call of Duty sometimes. I can't remember if I can go D6 here. Or B6, I don't remember. Yeah, this can sometimes create problems, but I think I'm okay here. But gotta watch the E6 pawn. It's a big pain point for me. B4 is a little annoying. Okay, so we're fine here. Bishop D3, I can still go knight E4. Okay, B4, so I should play A5 soon. I don't think there's any need to play knight E4, like there's no rush. Yeah, there you go. Wow, you played it, eh? He played it. And then he's playing very well. Okay, I could play E5. It doesn't mean it's good. Doesn't mean it's good, but I'm going to play it because that's thematic. Then he can play on the D file. He's playing very well. He's playing very well. I'm pretty sure there's an incredible amount of deflation going on Lichess Rapid. Not just because my rating has dropped. If you compare it to Blitz, it's Rapid is harder than Blitz now. It used to be the other way around. Like I'm almost 1900 on Rapid. It's pretty crazy. Okay. Bishop d3 is kind of a threat. More than kind of. It is a threat. Good move, I guess. What about a5? If he pushes, then I can improve the knight. If he doesn't, so let's say he goes bishop d3. Yeah, I guess he just goes bishop d3. So he's very, 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 very strong player here. Queen h5, bishop d3. Can I go knight g5? I think so. So let's try that. Bishop d3, I have knight g5, I think. If he goes c5, I think I'm taking. I might go knight g5 there if c5. No, wait, c5 I can just take on e5, I think. Should be able to. Oh, man. Okay, that's unfortunate. Everyone is so good now. Walked into that one. Man, I can't believe I'm literally going to hit 1900. I can't fathom it. I just can't fathom it. It's crazy. Crazy. Bishop d3, I presume. I mean, we're just down a pawn here. I feel he played close to perfect. Not perfect, but he played close to. He played very well. G6. Coming in here. Okay, let's stop that. Oh, can he go here? No, he can't. Okay. F3? Yeah, F3 wins a pawn, right? Yeah, that's game. And of course he'll, oh no, I can take on E3. So he needs to defend that first. But I'm gonna lose a pawn regardless. Like he just defends e3. Maybe I have g6 then. Okay, check. Queen f2, I trade. Or I could even take the bishop potentially. Yeah, so what do I want to do there? Take. Yeah, probably taking the bishop is better. Yeah, queen f2. I think I'm taking on d3. Wait, what am I talking about? Oh, that's how bad I am. That's how bad I am. Okay, so he's got to go king h1. I don't know what he's thinking. But yeah, king h1. And then do I have check? I don't know if I want to open up the H file. So check. No, I think I just take the knight. I have lots of options, so like I could go here, for example. Lots of options. I could also go here. It gives him a chance to screw up. But I think I'm just taking. Okay, so he takes on e4. And he's probably still better. Yeah, push, then he can push here. Wins a pawn for him. Or wait, it's still tricky. Yeah, I don't think I want that. So maybe no, I don't want you. I think I have to. I think I'm taking. Oh, I don't know. He takes. I don't know about that because g6 he can go. He can go here. And g6. And g6 right away. He takes. Yeah, so I take. I don't like that. That's a problem. I might have to go h6 or something. And if I push, he pushes. Although that's still unclear. Then I can maybe take, let him give a check. Yeah, maybe I can go f4. Let him play e5. I take, my light squares are weak, but sorry, I don't win a pawn, but yeah, I don't know about that. Check. I really don't know about that. Bing bang. I could also play h6 there. I don't want to let its bishop in, but it's coming in. Can I just do nothing? Can I just do nothing? Like, or even double up here? Take. No, I can't do nothing. I don't know. He's going to win. He's going to win. My brain turned off. Wait, what am I talking about? I can just take here. He can't. I've got this. Yeah, my brain definitely turned off. So if he takes here, I might go king f8. Oh, he might have rook f4. But then I have queen a1. Then he comes back. There might be a draw there. Yeah. Okay. Here. Is he finding all these moves? No, here I just go d3, queen d3. It's funny that I didn't see that. Like, how much time did I spend on that? Like 2.5 minutes? I mean, to be fair, it is 2 a.m. here. That's my excuse. But I had a nap before streaming, so I can't really use it as a proper excuse. I can't believe how low rated I am. I'm shocked. For the longest time, I was mid 2100s, like 2150. I was like that for years. And now I'm almost 1900. Okay. I could push. That weakens my light squares. Could offer a queen trade. Or I mean a rook trade rather. I think I'm gonna do that. So that's because I don't know what he does in response. His bishop is really terrible. That's his problem piece, his bishop. He needs to get his queen active. Okay, so he went for that trade. Actually, did I have... Yeah. So now queen a1's a threat. Yeah, so I can go queen a1. He can block with the bishop, though. Do I want to let his queen get active? But where does he put the queen? But then he can come in here. So how about we improve the bishop? Let's do that, and then I'll put it on g6. He could try playing something like c5. Okay, he wants in, so I'm gonna prevent that. So now, yeah, now we're covering the b1 h7 diagonal, and now now what? I don't know if I want to come in here. Oh my god! Oh, I blundered, eh? Oh, I blundered, or oh, I blundered. I blundered. How did I do that? That was terrible. Can I go here? Can I do this? Is that my only move? I can't believe I never should have played bishop f5. That was too dangerous. I didn't see queen f1. Okay. Okay. I don't know. We'll go here. I'm wasting my time. B or g4 should be okay there. I don't know, where would I want to go? Probably g6, because we cover this square. And we cover this square. Yeah, that's important. I can't believe I never should have allowed queen f1. Like, that was... I almost blew the game. Now I've got queen b1 threat. There we go. We do that. Oh, I dropped my pawn. That was a blunder. But hopefully... Oh, he blundered. Oh, he can go here, but then I can go after his pawn. And in fact, I can go here. Well, no, can I? No, I can't, because he can go king f2. He's gonna flag though, anyways. That's why I was playing extra quick. I'm just gonna eat these. He's gonna let his time run now. Yeah, I'll eat these. Okay, he resigns. Ugh, that was way too close. Let's go straight to the engine on that. I never should have allowed queen f1. That was silly. I didn't see queen f1. So yeah, we had this Dutch transposed into a typical kind of a, I don't know. It's like a Duchamp Nimzo without the Nimzo pawns. Yeah, I could have played a5 first before queen e8. And then, yeah, this bothered me because, yeah, bishop, I don't have a good answer against bishop d3. And I just missed this. I might be, computer says we're equal here. Okay, let's see. Okay, so this was all good, but then it didn't like e5 because of, not because of d5, but because of d takes e5. Oh my God. And then simply queen b2, and we have no way to defend this. That's, I shouldn't use the word crazy because it's not really crazy, but it's surprising that we can't defend that. Vivek says after bishop e4. After bishop e4, I don't know what I don't know what he's talking about, or I don't know what position he's talking about. Probably at the end, I think. Okay, so e5 was premature, but it's also bad for other reasons, apparently, which is a little surprising because you almost always want to play e5. So, it wants to go, it just wants to attack here, or a5 now. Yeah, I was thinking about, no, a5, no, a5 here seems a little strange. I don't know if I like a5. I don't like a5. Computer likes it though. Or queen g6 or rook f6. There's also queen e7, which I don't understand. So let's just say he does nothing. Yeah, I don't understand queen e7. I don't understand queen e7. King h8. I don't understand. King h8 might be for g5, a g5 push or something. Rook f6 is most direct. I like here. I like rook f6 and queen g6. So queen g6 if he does nothing. Yeah. So rook f6. Now, do these transpose? No, because the rook can slide over here. Oh, it's so committal. I don't like to attack like that. Yeah. So you could start with rook f6. Or you could start with queen g6 and then rook f6, but it's not as good. So yeah, maybe, but it's just so committal. It's so hard for me to play a move like that. Wait, here, rook f6, king h1. So if he doesn't play king h1, if he actually plays a useful move like c5, bishop d5, or rook, oh no, rook h6 is more direct. I like this better. Yeah, and so if he keeps playing here, then let's say rook c1. So queen h5, and here we go. Here's our attack. But how do we, what's our threat here? To take out the knight. Yeah, if h3, knight g5, and then king h2. Oh yeah, bishop is open now. Okay, so I need to do a rook lift there. We could just attack directly. It's surprising that this caveman attack can work though. I mean, I know that's a typical Dutch attack, but it's surprising that you can just do that. It's equal here, but so like knight d2. Normally you take, computer says we can also go rook h6. But you just, yeah, it's actually not so easy for okay, f4. Can we do anything? Oh, no, yeah, there's queen e7 trying to come in here. There's also rook g6. What's the idea here? Oh my god, really? So let's just say king h1. What the hell is this? Oh, the discoveries. And queen g6. Yeah, if he goes here, then it's mate because it's a discovered. Holy crap. Rook g2. Wow, this rook lift is dangerous. Yeah, so rook g6 is still equal. So let's say bishop f3. And then there's only one move for, because the white's going to take on e4. So we trade, and if he takes on b7. So we're better here because of queen 8. Oh no, we have this attack, this Wishnzug. Okay, so that doesn't work for him. So he has to take on d2, and then rook f3. It's still equal, but at least we're attacking. So yeah, it's equal, and then this probably would phase out to a draw with proper play, which is kind of lame. But you don't have to play rook g6. You could try to bring in the queen. Queen h4. You could try to go. Oh, this is a little bit better for white. So the computer suggests this. Yeah. So ultimately that will phase out, but there's still play here, right? With proper play, it should be a draw, but people are going to make mistakes. Nobody's going to play perfect. So anyways, there's that rook f6. You can do that in this situation. I didn't do that. Yeah, this allowed d takes e5, and then he can just simply attack the pawn. But he didn't do that. This was a blunder because of this discovered attack. So I should have. Can I go king h8 here? Yeah, but then there's still bishop d3. So computer c6 or bishop c8. So bishop c8, and then what? And then queen h5. Ah, right, because as soon as he moves, it's no longer a problem. But hang on, actually, I'm a little bit confused. So we take, and then we have bishop g4 apparently. And even so, we have a good bishop against a knight here. The pawn shouldn't matter too much. Okay, getting back to the game. Wait a second. Okay, yeah. Yeah, this was all. So it's +2. And then, what did he screw up here? Oh yeah, he played f3. I'm surprised this is -3. I'm very surprised this is -3. We're up a pawn, but yeah, so I remember I thought for long, was it, where did I think long? Here, I thought for 3 minutes here. Yeah, so this is winning because we win a pawn, but I thought it was awkward if I didn't have this, but we're still slightly better. It was rook e5. And if he takes, we can just take with the bishop. I don't know. This felt equal to me, but I guess it's not. I am very tired now, though. Okay, and then, yeah, this was all fine. Yeah, I'm surprised about the eval. But this was too dangerous. I never should have allowed that. It was 2 minutes on the clock. I never should have played e3, even though it's one of the best moves. Yeah, queen f2. I don't even like queen f2. I don't want to. That's too risky. I should have just moved my king here, or maybe king e7. Actually, this is a mistake because the queen still comes in. Yeah, that's why I blocked it ultimately. I didn't want his queen coming in. So maybe queen f2 was better, but this scared me. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't want his queen coming in. So it's natural. I also, maybe I could have just played queen f6. Can I do that? Yeah, it's not the best move, but I actually like it. Although then do we have to worry about c5? Kind of. That's a little, yeah, that's a little annoying. But yeah, maybe I should have brought the queen back or queen f2, but this was too risky. And I didn't even, fortunately, this is the only saving move that keeps us winning. And actually, my opponent was a bit low on the clock too, so I was prepared that I lose the bishop and then try to flag him. Yeah, and then I'll just, at this point he was low on the clock. I'm happy to trade. Even if he gets his pawn, it's same colored bishops, and he's going to flag. So, but he actually lost pawns as well. Oh, really getting quite hungry. I'm going to play, well, let me think. I think I'm still in the red. No, I'm actually in the green, surprisingly. I'm going to play another one, but I'm getting disturbingly hungry right now. As soon as I said that, I felt nauseous. Ooh, Caro-Kann. The classical. Am I staying out? Wait, that's a good question because I'm so busy these days. I'm going to be up for pretty late, but whoa, what the hell is this? I've never seen this in my life. Interesting. Can I go bishop c4? So he could still do this and his king might be safe, but his knight is not so well placed. I think I'm continuing here with this. Could I get a knight here? Not easily. Queen e2 maybe? His knight, his kingside knight would be so bad. No, this doesn't really make sense because if he doesn't take it, then I think I should grab that. Yeah, I'm getting weak from how hungry I am. Castling queenside, it's a little dangerous. I think I'm going to castle kingside here. And I don't know if I played this so fantastically. Could I go here and then go knight? Okay, well, first of all, let's just develop. And then I might have a plan of h6 and then knight f5. Well, okay, he stops that in its tracks. Yeah, this doesn't work now because he can just go g6 or he can take. Probably g6. I could castle, which is interesting. And then if g6, I don't know. But my knight should protect my king there. I think I'm going to I could castle queenside, but I don't know. Should I castle queenside? It might make sense to castle queenside. It would make a lot of sense to castle queenside. Bishop e3, c5. No, I'm going to castle kingside. It's too awkward, too timely to. It takes too long to castle queenside. Okay, let's go rook e1. No, a4. Let's go a4. a4. And I was thinking rook a3, but once he moves the knight, that won't work anymore. Okay, c4, he gets knight b4, and then a5, you can lock that in. But that's okay with me. Although then d4 is a little weak too. But let's play it. Let's play that. Oh wow, that's surprising. I thought for sure he's going to go there. Okay, I could move my queen off here, but then he's got c5. Actually, this. Ooh. Oh, I might have rook e1. If he takes here, then I have queen e2. Can I do that? Am I fancy? I think I can do that. That's a pretty nifty trick. And I got a fork here. I'm going for the fork. And I guess I'm taking. I don't like his knight improving, so I'm tempted to take here, but he gets this pawn. So I'll take this one. Wait. It wasn't a fork. I'm so stupid. I didn't win a piece, I mean. Oh, how did that happen? Oh, I never should have played c5. I should have went here. Oh, I'm so stupid. I'm so bad. Okay. Anyways, that was terrible. Oh, I'm so bad. I am so bad. Oh, I am so bad. Why did I do that? Can never dislodge that knight. That was a huge blunder. That was atrocious. That was garbage. Why did I do that? I got too excited. Oh my God, he's fast. He only spent a minute. How did he? A minute. He only spent a minute. I spent 5 minutes. He spent a minute. Holy smokes. Oh, I hate what I did there. Like that fork allowing bishop g3. That was absolutely terrible. I've got nothing going for me now. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. And we're going to put this knight here. I might go to e4 because I'm threatening g5 and stuff. Okay, we'll do it this way. So if he takes in c5, I don't think I want the check because I'm just going to lose a pawn there. And my knight will be awkward, so he could go here and then he's got f5. But I have some play there. I have knight g5. Yeah, so he's got this. Yeah, this check is risky because I can't really defend it. I mean, how do I defend it? Because then he can push. I'm so hungry. F5 check. He just moves somewhere. Oh, I've got bishop g5. He can block here. But that might be good. Okay, he goes there. could sack the exchange. I could go here and sack the exchange. So let's try that idea. I don't know if I want to do it. But it seems like a good idea. We gotta go for it. Bishop G5, you got knight F6. But that's got to be decent. And then Queen F3. Can I take? I might be able to take, and then Queen F3. I'm taking that. It would make sense. It would make sense to attack it, but this seems winning. The knight is too good. Queen G5. I have a 7 of. I've got a 7 of 9 mate. That's a 7 of 9 mate. 7 of 9 mate. Thank you, Maurice Ashley. Oh, that was a flashy finish. Strange opening. I burned so much time in that. Wow. Okay, let's look at that again. So, bizarre opening F6. I like Bishop C4. Yeah, I was considering Queen E2, but then he just played Knight B6 or something. So I think this is fine. I spent a very long time deciding where I want to castle. Castling queenside lets me attack the king side, but that's gonna take so long, right? It's gonna take me 3 moves to castle queenside, and then even then, my attack is not so obvious here. So this lets me continue developing. I think this makes sense. A4 may be a little too slow, maybe. I thought this was strange. I thought he should go knight b4, a5. Knight b4, maybe I go a5. Maybe that is the issue. But then b6. I don't know. He should. Knight b4 still looks good though. This was strange. Yeah, I played this too quick. I played this way too quick. Yeah, so knight e4 is probably better. Oh, then he takes on b4. Well, maybe I didn't have better. No, wait. If he takes on b4, I have b3. Yeah, I probably should have played knight e4 here. I played this way too quick. Yeah, this is, and then here I don't even know. I don't know if I'm any better here. This knight is superhuman, and I like the h6 because these soften up a little bit, and I like this move. It came in here. I think this was bad. I don't know why he didn't play f5. I mean, it weakens his dark squares, but I'm dropping c5. Oh, this is why I have knight g5 here. No, but this still protects. This protects e6. It is a complicated. It's kind of complicated position, but yeah, here he takes on c5. I think. No, bishop g5. Bishop g5. I thought he can just move the knight. Knight 5 f6. I thought. and then I have b4. I don't know, but I think he's fine after that. Yeah, and then I give myself credit here because I don't like to sack, but this was a beautiful finish, I have to say. And I did it with not too much hesitation, just enough to. But my knight is too good, and I've got the initiative. Bishop can go to g5, and yeah, it's just the knight is too strong. His knight is good too. But yeah, and then take, and it seems like a simple reply, but honestly, like if this was bullet, I'm not taking. I would have played queen f3 here if this was bullet. I'd play queen f3 and then like rook f8. Maybe I can still do that even. That's probably still good. Rook f1. Or take here. It's probably still good. This pin is so good, but yeah, I saw the queen could come in, and here we had the 7 of 9, and if it goes here, it's mate. So it was, I don't know. It's not like a hard move to find, but still, exchange sack it's never the most obvious idea. So I'm still happy I found it. Okay, let's look at that with the engine. Yeah, I'm weak from hunger right now. Like I'm kind of shaking, and I shouldn't be up all night. I got stuff to do tomorrow. I'm so busy. I'm going to be busy for 2 months, honestly. I've got so much lined up. I'm hoping after those 2 months, I'm going to try to slow things down a bit because I need time to rest. I'm working every single day. Okay, so this is the graph. So, yeah, this is not a move. I don't know. I don't even know. Like, it can't be a mouse slip because knight f6 is not a move. So I think he did intend that. In fact, it's the 4th most common move here, which isn't saying a lot. But I don't see how he could have mouse slipped this because h6 is like it's the only move. Technically, there's h5 too, but it's not good. So that was a strange mouse slip. I think he intended it. Bishop c4 is the top move, top engine move. So that's good. No, nobody plays f6. And yeah, the taking was best. Knight f3. Oh, yeah, I played pretty much perfect. And then the casting was good. Queen e2. Yeah, the computer, it seems to want to castle kingside every time. Queenside is too slow. a4 was fine. c4. Yeah, this was all good. Rook e1. I liked rook e1. This is kind of a new me a little bit. Like, you don't respond to the threat. Because had he taken here, then we have queen e2 is winning. So I like my rook e1 move. It's not genius, but I liked it. I liked seeing it. And then, yeah, this was a mistake. So yeah, I should have played knight e4. There's also a5. I don't think I like a5. Oh, a5 is still a better version though, because now, oh wait, is he trapped here or what? Oh, queen e2 still. Yeah, a5 is kind of nice actually. And then wait, what does queen d3 do? Yeah, this knight is still can't hop here. The main thing is I never should have allowed knight d5. That was terrible. I never should have allowed that. That knight is so good there. Slightly better was queen c2 for some reason. Knight d2, best move. Yeah, I played pretty well this game. b4 is apparently best. How does this work? So it just wants to sack a pawn to get the knight better placed. Yeah, I'm not doing that. This was second best. Yeah, taking here, and then this was a blunder because of the exchange sack. Yeah, so had he played a move like a5, white is winning, but I was a lot lower in the clock, so it would have been still tough. And then, yeah, this was best, and then yeah, that was a nice little finish. But my opponent played weird in the opening. Okay, so my rating is still super low, but at least I finished a little bit stronger in the green, only up 8 points, but I'll take it. Tomorrow or later tonight, I'll try to stream. I'll try, but I'm so unbelievably busy these days. Thanks for watching. This was a weird time for my stream, but yeah, I'll see you guys soon. Have a good night. See you next time.